I hope that when I die, it feels something like this. Not a gripping feeling of failure, but the slow lull of a car alarm. I wonder if when the light fades, would I have feelings in my hands and knees? Will I feel the ache in my lower back that's starting to creep with age? Will everything flash before my eyes? I kind of hope not. The thought of reliving the beginning sounds horrible. Not really a great payoff, in my opinion. Maybe from this point forward, it might be better. I wonder where it will happen sometimes. Would it be in the comfort of my then home surrounded by those I love? Or would no soul but my own in those walls? Or will it be a freak accident? Maybe my life really will be the cautionary tale of drunk drivers. Not of myself drinking, no, but maybe just I was at the wrong place at the wrong time, and Mark really needed that extra beer. It might be tomorrow, really, or 10 years from now, maybe 50, or maybe at the end of this sentence. I heard a tale a long time ago that I think of often when pondering my own mortality. The story of life and death on a seesaw. Death portrayed as a little boy and life as a little girl. Life doesn't want to play with death. They kick too hard and move at an erratic pace that she is not ready for. She wants to dismount and reach equilibrium on her own, but she can't. Death is always there kicking, so her only response is to kick back hard to try and get one over. But death doesn't like that. Death wants to be in control. Death needs to be in control, so in a fit of infantile anger strongly kicks down and puts all their weight on the seesaw, and in doing so, life lessens her grip and falls forward off her seat, moving closer to death. Only from getting closer does the contraption find a balance. Death cannot kick down. The weight of life holds them down precariously above the ground. Only from getting closer to death does life feel more at balance. I do not remember where or when I heard this story, but it sticks in my mind. I used to have deep bouts of existentialism on mortality. It paralyzed me for months on end. The thought of death spiraled me into a hole of depression that I wished to never see the bottom of again. And I believe that it's only because I saw those deaths that I understand the gravity of what a life really is, of what my life really is. Both nothing and everything. To simultaneously be the only thing in the universe that matters, but also something that holds zero weight to the grander game of life. I've tempted death so many times since those days of deep paralysis, intentionally. I've taken up a dangerous profession as it was a dream career of mine for a while. I've crossed oceans and braved storms that would make most sailors blush. I've swam with beasts that could drag me to the water's depths in an instant, and I've walked through savannas with naught but a camera around my neck and the blind faith that my guides would see the lions before they saw me. I've moved back, moved again, and traveled. I've walked across borders for weeks at a time and learned greetings in so many languages that I will never use again. I've camped in deserts for weeks and shared grog with strangers there that I will never meet again. This life of mine, minuscule as is now something that I wish to balance, to always remember that death is always near. So I experiment in thought. I ponder where and when it will happen, and regardless of when it does, I just hope I can look back at it and smile with no regrets.